My fucking moment was definitely going back to the Brainfeeder days, Eyes of the World tour, three years ago. You know, just had to make sure I put myself first priority, and that was my major fucking moment. My first stepping stone and platform, you know, thank God for them, was Brainfeeder. You know, it was ran by Flying Lotus. I was on that label and I just felt like the label could just be doing more, not for me, just period, for themselves. I don't want to be tiny, you know? I want it all. Like I said, I want to dethrone people. I want people to know that I'm coming. And it wasn't just about me. I just saw the potential of the entire label. And every time like I had a great idea, I felt like it just wasn't on their list of things to do. And my first tour was the Eyes of the World tour I mentioned earlier, and that did a lot for me. That really is the reason why many people got to see me or hear me or kickstart me. Yeah, I was on Brainfeeder before, but that tour, I was put in front of a bunch of crowds and it kickstarted me heavily. You know, Brainfeeder wasn't trying to support me on that tour. Like, they were like, nah, just drop an album. You need to just build yourself up. And I'm just like, yo, I just need a tour, man. I'm a good performer. I need to get in front of people's crowds. I need to steal people's fans. You know, Underachievers was like, yo, they're the homies. They were like, yo, we believe in your music. Come on tour. We just had to fix it. It was just like, we didn't have money at the time to get on the tour, because tours cost money. And not to be a part of the tour, but you need to rent your own vehicle. Basically, you have to pay and make your money back through merch and show money and all that stuff. And you need someone who's financially equipped to add all these things up. That's another story. But Brainfeeder was basically not down for the idea or supportive of the idea. And, you know, I was in a position where everything I did, ate, eat, slept, and whatever, was like Brainfeeder. I put their logos on everything, hashtags, always mentioned it in rhymes. Basically, I loved Brainfeeder. I loved Fly Low because, like, before I even met him or became part of that, I looked up to that shit. So it was like major for me and major for me to receive some type of guidance from them. It just seemed like every time I asked for guidance, it was like, ask this person, and that person tells me to ask this person who's already the person I asked. So it's like literally I was going nowhere. So I was on the tour and people were tweeting, holy shit, last night was epic. Heard about this guy named Azizi Gibson, killed the show, like best performance of the entire show. Didn't even know who he was. You gained a fan. By the 4th or 5th show, it was like hundreds of tweets like that. Like hundreds of people like, yo, I don't know who this person is. Fucking, you're amazing, blah, blah, blah. And then I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck Brainfeeder. And I said it. Like, I probably shouldn't have did that. I went on Twitter and was like, you know what? Fuck Brainfeeder. Fuck Fly Low for not supporting me. And that's really how I felt. Like, I can't take back how I felt in that moment. You feel me? Like, I just can't. And that's just like a lesson for everybody. Like, I knew that I was better than all that bullshit. I knew that I could have, if I had a little bit of financial support from the people that I wanted it from, it would have went a long way to complete me. But instead of me just like going in the background, because that's obviously what the fuck they wanted me to do. They wanted me to just go in the background and just wait until what? Until nothing. So I said, fuck them. I said, fuck it. I said, fuck them. And now I'm here where I am today. You know, I took Prehistoric and I made Prehistoric its own Brainfeeder. People still think I'm on Brainfeeder. I let people think what the fuck they want to think, because it's really about the music to me. You know, if you're not going to like me because I'm not on Brainfeeder anymore, you can suck a cock. You feel me? Like, it doesn't, that's why I left, because I don't want anybody to label me with anybody else. It's just Prehistoric. I don't have any other artist. I'm not trying to sign anybody else, because I don't want to be in that position like Fly Low, where I have 13 artists wanting something. And I'm just not gonna ever put myself in that position. You know what I'm saying? So, but that was my fuck it moment when I realized that the people that I looked up to the most didn't give a shit about me. And I had to give a shit about myself. And that's what the fuck happened. So don't let anybody, like, legit, if you really know you got it, you can't be naive and a fool. Like, don't be naive and think you're the shit when you're really not the shit. You feel me? And I didn't think I was the shit. I just knew I had potential because they found me. I had all these tweets and social media. Like, people were saying, listen, what's up? I had the people who wanted to bring me on tour. So I had enough recognition to just be like, fuck it. You know, it was a big thing. It's a big thing.
I respected him too much, so I didn't want to go there. So I was just like, before you say another word, I need 5 feet. And he ain't move. So I was like, all right, we gotta step outside then. And he was like, fuck it, we gonna step outside then. So we actually both went outside and we got a little thing on and a little, like nothing crazy. And after that, we just learned to respect each other. Now we like the best of friends. He's like one of my real hip hop friends, like Busta Rhymes.
The thing that really was hard for me though was, you know, when Sub got killed, you know what I'm saying? Because Doom really like took that super duper hard. I was with him one night and he was just bugging out, you know what I'm saying? Like we was trying to get a cab and I think the cab was like not trying to pick us up. So like Doom just started beating on the window.
Another part of the fucking moment is we got kicked off the tour 2 shows in, just because obviously what we were doing wasn't to a certain standard. So for me, that was quite like, I kind of took it personally, but I guess in terms of the bigger picture, it was a good experience. And even talking about it to people, you can kind of see that it's something I'm happy I did, so.
There's an energy between us two that's palpable. Like, I just want her to destroy me. I met her at Givenchy and like, I just stared at her the entire time. She stared back at me like I was Satan. And I asked her afterwards, I'm like, can you take a picture with me? She's like, you're a little raunchy. And when Courtney Love calls you raunchy, that's when you know something's fucked up.